Keeping your plans to yourself is one of the smartest moves you can make on the road to success. Talking too much about what you're working on can bring distractions, opinions, and negativity that slow you down and weaken your focus. Silence gives you the power to control your energy, protect your confidence, and concentrate fully on taking action. In this video, we'll uncover 10 clear reasons why keeping your plans to yourself puts you in control, protects your energy, and keeps you focused on achieving your goals. If you want to keep your focus sharp and your progress unstoppable, let's uncover why silence matters more than words. Number 1, the power of silence. Keeping your plans and actions private is not just a smart strategy. It's a form of self-respect. Sharing your dreams prematurely can lead to unnecessary distractions. When you share your goals with others, you might feel an instant boost of pride or satisfaction, but this often creates a false sense of accomplishment. It's almost as if you've rewarded yourself for the idea instead of the execution. Silence, on the other hand, grounds you in the present. It forces you to focus on the work itself, rather than the applause or validation you might crave. By staying quiet, you direct your energy toward progress, instead of explaining or justifying your ambitions to others. When you share your goals, you invite opinions, and not all opinions are helpful. Some might be supportive, but many will stem from skepticism or even jealousy. People project their insecurities onto others, often without realizing it. If someone failed at something similar, they might assume you'll fail too. These doubts, whether intentional or not, can creep into your mind and slow you down. By keeping your plans to yourself, you protect your mental space. It's not about being secretive, it's about guarding the delicate process of turning a dream into reality. Silence is like a shield. It blocks out negativity and lets you grow undisturbed. Letting your results speak for themselves is one of the most satisfying experiences. Imagine the power of showing people a finished product instead of an idea. Success is a language everyone understands, and it speaks louder than any words you could say. When your actions do the talking, you command respect effortlessly. Nobody questions results because they're undeniable. Conversely, promises and plans are always up for debate. This is why silence becomes your greatest ally. It allows you to work without interference, judgment, or competition. When people don't know what you're working on, they can't sabotage your efforts. Competition often arises when others perceive you as a threat. By keeping quiet, you remove this risk altogether. You operate in your own lane, free from distractions and unnecessary rivalry. This creates a calm, focused environment where you can excel. It's like building something incredible behind closed doors, only revealing it when it's ready. This element of surprise not only protects your progress, but also adds to the impact of your success. Silence also teaches discipline. It takes strength to resist the urge to share your excitement or seek validation. People often confuse silence with weakness, but in reality, it's a sign of inner strength. Choosing to focus on actions instead of words requires self-control and maturity. It shows that you value results over recognition. This kind of focus accelerates growth because it channels all your energy into the right places. Instead of wasting time explaining yourself, you invest that time in actual progress. Another advantage of silence is the freedom it gives you to change your mind. Plans are not always set in stone. They evolve as you gain new insights or face unexpected challenges. If you've already announced your plans to the world, changing them can feel like a failure. But when you work in silence, you can pivot without fear of judgment. This flexibility is crucial for success because it allows you to adapt and improve continuously. Success earned in silence feels more fulfilling because it's entirely your own. You don't owe anyone explanations or apologies. You're free to enjoy the fruits of your labor without dealing with the noise of other people's opinions. This kind of success is pure. It comes from a place of authenticity and self-belief. When you finally reveal what you've been working on, the world will take notice. Not because you asked for attention, but because your results demand it. Silence is not about isolation. It's about focus, discipline, and respect for your journey. It's about protecting your energy from unnecessary distractions and allowing yourself the freedom to grow. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, choosing to stay quiet is a rare and powerful act. Number 2, Protect your energy. Your goals are like a flame, delicate and powerful. Sharing them too early exposes them to the winds of doubt, criticism, and even jealousy. It might feel harmless to tell people what you're working on, but it often opens the door to unnecessary drama. Some people might genuinely support you, but others could unintentionally or intentionally plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Even a simple question like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" can make you second-guess yourself. Silence is your shield. It protects your focus, your confidence, and your energy. When you share your plans, you give away a part of your power. The moment someone questions your goal or praises it too much, your focus shifts. Negative feedback can make you doubt yourself, while excessive praise can make you complacent. Either way, your energy is no longer fully devoted to the work itself. By keeping your plans private, you keep all the power with you. Your confidence remains unshaken, and your energy stays pure. It's like running a race without an audience. You're free to focus entirely on the finish line. Not everyone deserves to know your journey. Some people might seem supportive on the surface, but secretly hope you fail. Others might unintentionally project their fears onto you, discouraging you without meaning to. By keeping your goals to yourself, you shield your mind from these negative influences. Silence isn't about secrecy, it's about discernment. It's about choosing who gets to be part of your journey and who doesn't. Another reason to stay quiet is that plans are often fluid. They change as you grow, learn, and face new challenges. When you announce your goals too early, you risk trapping yourself. You might feel pressured to stick to a plan that no longer serves you just because you told people about it. This pressure can stifle your growth and creativity. Silence gives you the freedom to adapt without feeling judged or criticized. It allows you to pivot, experiment, and refine your approach without external interference. Silence also builds a sense of mystery. When people don't know what you're up to, they're more likely to respect your focus. They see you as someone who works quietly but delivers big results. This kind of respect is powerful because it's based on observation, not persuasion. You don't have to convince anyone of your worth. They see it in your actions. Keeping your goals private also protects your mental clarity. When you're not distracted by other people's opinions, you can focus entirely on execution. You can analyze your progress, make adjustments, and stay aligned with your vision. This level of focus is crucial for success because it keeps you grounded and determined. Success feels better when it comes without warnings. Imagine the impact of surprising people with a finished product instead of a promise. Letting your results speak for themselves is far more powerful than talking about what you plan to do. People notice results, not intentions. By staying quiet, you ensure that your energy is spent on achieving your goals rather than explaining them. Silence is a form of self-respect. It shows that you value your dreams enough to protect them. It's a way of telling yourself that your opinion matters more than anyone else's. By keeping your goals private, you affirm your belief in your abilities. And when you finally achieve what you've been working on, the sense of fulfillment is unmatched. Protecting your energy is about more than just staying quiet. It's about creating a space where you can thrive. It's about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of anything that doesn't serve your growth. In a world full of noise, choosing silence is a powerful act of self-love and determination. Number 3, actions speak louder than words. Talking about your plans can be tempting. Sharing your dreams with others might feel like you're making progress. You imagine that telling people will make you more accountable or gain you some extra respect. But the truth is, words alone won't get you anywhere. Progress doesn't come from talking, it comes from doing. Actions are what create change, not promises or explanations. When you spend too much time explaining your goals, you're robbing yourself of the energy and focus needed to actually achieve them. Every moment spent talking about your plans is a moment you could have used to take action. Sure, it feels satisfying to tell someone about your ambitions, but that feeling is temporary. The only lasting satisfaction comes from results. Letting your actions do the talking shows your discipline and dedication without the need for constant explanations. People might listen to your ideas, but they'll remember your accomplishments. When you let your actions speak, they tell the world you're serious and you're capable. One of the biggest risks of sharing your plans is being judged prematurely. People start to form opinions before you've even begun. They might label your ideas unrealistic, too ambitious, or even impossible. This negativity can chip away at your motivation. Why give people the chance to judge your potential when you can show them the results instead? Success is undeniable, and its silence is criticism. Silence is your ally when you're working toward your goals. It gives you the freedom to experiment, make mistakes, and learn without outside interference. Every achievement is built on a foundation of small failures and lessons, and keeping quiet allows you to grow without fear of judgment. This privacy isn't about hiding. It's about giving yourself the space to focus entirely on what matters, the work itself. When you talk about your plans, you also set expectations, and expectations can be a burden. People start to ask questions. How's it going? Why isn't it finished yet? What's taking so long? These questions can feel like pressure, even if they're well-meaning. You might start working not for yourself, but to prove something to others. This shift can drain your energy and make you lose sight of your real goals. Staying silent removes that unnecessary weight, letting you focus on the process without distractions. Silence also gives you control. When nobody knows what you're working on, nobody can interfere. They can't offer unhelpful advice, steal your ideas, or manipulate your plans. Your work becomes entirely yours, free from outside influence. This control is empowering because it allows you to work at your own pace and make changes as needed. Goals often evolve, and staying silent gives you the flexibility to adapt without having to justify yourself to anyone. When the results of your efforts finally emerge, they carry a different kind of impact. People notice results far more than they notice words. A finished project, a visible improvement, or a remarkable achievement doesn't need explanations. It speaks for itself. The respect and admiration you earn come from what you've done, not what you've promised. Success achieved in silence feels more personal and fulfilling. It's entirely yours, untainted by outside opinions or expectations. You don't owe anyone an explanation, and you don't have to deal with their doubts or judgments. When people finally see what you've accomplished, they'll admire your work ethic and determination. Let your actions tell the story of your hard work. The less you talk, the louder your results will speak. Number 4, build confidence from within. Confidence is one of the most powerful tools you can have, but real confidence comes from within. Too often, people talk about their plans because they want validation. They want someone to say, "That's a great idea," or "You're so smart for thinking of that." This kind of approval feels good in the moment, but it's temporary. Confidence that relies on others is fragile. It can disappear as soon as someone questions or criticizes your plans. The only confidence that lasts is the kind you build for yourself. When you share your goals with others, you open the door to doubts. Even well-meaning people can unintentionally shake your belief in yourself. They might ask, "Are you sure this is the right thing?" Or, "What if it doesn't work out?" These questions can plant seeds of fear in your mind. You start to wonder if you're making a mistake, if you're aiming too high, or if you should take a safer path. By staying silent, you protect yourself from this kind of unintentional damage. Silence forces you to rely on your own judgment. When you keep your plans private, you're telling yourself that your opinion matters most. This builds self-trust, which is the foundation of real confidence. You stop seeking approval from others and start believing in your own abilities. This kind of confidence is unshakable because it comes from a deep understanding of your strengths, values, and potential. Another problem with sharing your plans is that it creates distractions. Once people know what you're working on, they might start offering advice or asking for updates. Even if their intentions are good, these interactions can pull your focus away from the work itself. Staying quiet eliminates these distractions, allowing you to put all your energy into making progress. Silence also gives you the freedom to adjust your plans as needed. Goals often evolve as you grow and learn. When you haven't announced your plans to the world, you can change direction without worrying about what others will think. This flexibility is crucial because it allows you to adapt to new challenges, opportunities, and insights. There's also a certain power in mystery. When people don't know what you're working on, they can't interfere. They can't judge your progress or try to steer you in a different direction. They're left to wonder, and that wonder often turns into respect. People admire those who work quietly but deliver big results. This respect is far more meaningful than any approval you might gain by talking about your plans. By keeping your goals private, you're protecting your mental clarity. You're creating a space where you can focus entirely on execution without distractions, doubts, or pressure. This clarity allows you to work with purpose and intention, which are essential for achieving meaningful success. When you finally achieve your goals, the results will speak for themselves. People will see your hard work, discipline, and dedication in what you've accomplished. They'll respect you not for what you said, but for what you've done. This kind of recognition feels more genuine because it's based on real achievements, not empty promises. Confidence built in silence is stronger, deeper, and more resilient. It comes from knowing that you've earned your success through your own efforts. Let your actions reflect your self-belief, and let your results inspire others. The less you rely on external validation, the more unstoppable you become. Protect your confidence, trust yourself, and let your success do the talking. Number 5, avoid distractions and stay in control. When you share your plans with others, you unintentionally invite distractions that can pull your focus away from your work. People might offer unsolicited advice, opinions, or even unnecessary criticism. While some may have good intentions, this constant influx of input can shift your mindset. You start second-guessing yourself and questioning whether you're on the right track. This disrupts your flow and can cause you to lose confidence in your own judgment. By keeping your goals to yourself, you protect yourself from these distractions and maintain the laser-sharp focus required to achieve what you set out to do. Silence is your tool for staying on course, ensuring that nothing gets in the way of your hard work and dedication. When you stay quiet about your goals, you maintain full control over your journey. You decide what direction to take, when to change course, and how to overcome challenges. You're not swayed by the opinions of others, and you're not influenced by their expectations. This kind of freedom allows you to grow and evolve on your own terms. It gives you the space to make mistakes, learn from them, and continue pushing forward without the fear of being judged. This is why silence is a superpower. It keeps you in control, letting you take ownership of your path and your success. Another benefit of staying silent is that it eliminates unnecessary competition. When you don't announce your goals, nobody can copy your ideas or try to outdo you. People can't compete with something they don't know exists. This gives you the advantage of working behind the scenes, developing your skills, and building momentum without the pressure of watching others. You have the freedom to think and create without constantly looking over your shoulder. Keeping your plans to yourself allows you to quietly set yourself apart and surprise people with results when the time is right. It's a strategy that lets you play the long game without the distractions of competition. By not sharing your goals, you also protect yourself from negativity. Some people may not support you, and others may even subtly undermine your efforts. They may offer discouraging comments like, "That sounds too hard," or "You're wasting your time." These words are not just a nuisance, they're toxic. Negative energy can seep into your mindset and make you question your worth and abilities. By choosing silence, you keep this negativity at bay. It creates a buffer between you and the doubt of others, allowing your confidence to stay intact. You stay focused on your work and remain confident in your abilities, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Silence is not about hiding your goals. It's about guarding them. It's about showing the world that your dreams are precious and deserve to be nurtured without interference. By keeping your goals to yourself, you give them the space to grow, evolve, and ultimately flourish. When success comes, it comes without any prior noise. You won't need to explain how or why you succeeded, because the results will speak for themselves. The best part? No one can take that away from you. Your success is yours and yours alone, and you got there by staying in control and avoiding distractions. Number 6, build stronger results, not expectations. When you share your plans with others, you inadvertently create expectations. People begin watching, waiting for you to deliver, and sometimes even doubting your ability to succeed. This constant pressure can weigh you down and make it harder to focus on the actual work. Instead of working toward tangible results, you start to work to meet the expectations of others. The need to live up to someone else's idea of success can pull you away from the true essence of what you're building. By keeping your goals private, you eliminate this external pressure, freeing yourself to focus entirely on what matters, building something real and valuable. Silence allows you to channel your energy into action. Talking about your goals may give you a temporary sense of accomplishment, but it doesn't move you any closer to achieving them. In fact, it can trick you into thinking you've already done something by simply voicing your intentions. The act of speaking about your plans can become a substitute for actually doing the work. By staying silent, you redirect that energy into meaningful action. You shift your focus from seeking validation to putting in the effort required to succeed. Every step you take becomes more deliberate and intentional, and the momentum you build is powered by your determination to see things through, not by the need to impress others. Keeping your goals private also offers you the freedom to experiment without fear. When no one knows what you're working on, you can try new things, make mistakes, and learn from them without worrying about how others will perceive you. This freedom is invaluable. It fosters creativity, encourages growth, and allows you to pivot when necessary. You are not held back by the opinions or judgments of others, and you're not forced to explain or defend your decisions. This allows you to build your success on your terms, knowing that your only accountability is to yourself. Success that's built in silence speaks louder than any announcement could. When you finally achieve your goals, people will see the results for what they are: proof of your hard work and dedication. You won't need to explain how you got there or justify your success. It will be evident in the outcomes you've produced. This kind of success is far more powerful because it is earned through action and perseverance, not through promises or grand plans. It feels real and tangible, and it's yours to enjoy without any strings attached. By staying silent, you also teach yourself discipline. You show yourself that you value your time and energy enough to protect them from unnecessary distractions and interference. Keeping your goals private is a sign of self-respect. It says that you are committed to achieving your dreams, no matter what. It's a mindset that strengthens your resolve and fuels your determination, even in the face of adversity. It allows you to stay motivated, even when the journey gets tough. Silence is not just a strategy. It's a mindset that empowers you to stay focused, work harder, and reach your full potential. Let your actions speak for themselves. Silence isn't about being secretive. It's about prioritizing your work over seeking validation. It's about keeping your head down, staying focused, and letting your results do the talking. When the time comes, your success will speak louder than any words ever could. Number 7. Focus on your own growth. When you keep your plans to yourself, you gain the space and clarity to center all of your energy on personal growth. Talking about your goals often causes distractions because it shifts your focus from the work itself to simply explaining what you're doing to others. Every time you talk about your plans, you essentially give away precious mental energy that could have been better spent executing them. Silence, on the other hand, allows you to channel all your attention into improving your skills, refining your ideas, and taking the necessary actions to make real progress. There's no need to defend your vision or get caught up in outside opinions. You can work in peace and quiet, carving out your own path forward. Every goal requires a great deal of energy, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. By choosing silence, you preserve those resources for what truly matters: your growth. Every moment spent talking about your plans is a moment wasted that could have been invested in learning, practicing, and executing. The distractions that come with seeking validation or justifying your decisions don't exist in a world where you remain silent. Instead, You're free to push yourself forward, step by step, without anyone else's expectations clouding your judgment. Silence forces you to face yourself. There's no one else to impress, no one else to convince. You only have yourself to answer to. And this is where true growth happens. Keeping your goals to yourself also frees you from the comparison trap. In a world where everyone's success is broadcasted and shared, it's easy to fall into the habit of measuring yourself against others. But by remaining silent, you eliminate the temptation to compare your timeline or progress with others. You are on your own journey, moving at your own pace. Your growth becomes personal and unique, measured only by your own effort and improvement. This, in turn, builds self-confidence. When you stop seeking approval or validation from others, you begin to see your true value in your work, not in what others think. This is when you start to derive fulfillment not from external praise, but from your own intrinsic satisfaction of growth. Growth is rarely a smooth process. It's messy. It involves failures, mistakes, and learning the hard way. But when you keep your work private, you give yourself the space to fail without fear of judgment. You're free to experiment and learn from your mistakes without worrying about the opinions of others. Silence creates a safe environment for trial, error, and discovery. It removes the pressure to be perfect from the start and allows you to grow at your own pace. The beauty of this process lies in the ability to try again and again, making progress incrementally until success is built not on a single smooth path, but on resilience, effort, and determination. Additionally, keeping your plans to yourself gives you the flexibility to adapt as you grow. Goals often evolve as you learn more and experience more. When you haven't shared your plans with the world, you can change direction or refine your goals without needing to explain yourself to others. This adaptability is crucial for long-term success. By staying silent, you don't lock yourself into a rigid path. You keep the door open for new opportunities, ideas, and directions. You are in full control, and your growth is fueled by your willingness to evolve without external pressure. Ultimately, your growth will be evident in your achievements. When the time comes, people will see the results of your hard work without needing a detailed explanation of how you got there. And that's the beauty of silence. When you let your actions speak for you, the impact is far more powerful and meaningful. You'll feel a deeper sense of pride and accomplishment because you know that the success you've achieved was built in the quiet, focused moments where you chose growth over words. Growth built in silence is authentic, grounded, and real. Number 8. Silence shields your confidence. Your confidence is one of your most valuable assets, and silence is one of the best ways to protect it. When you share your plans with others, you open yourself up to their opinions, doubts, and judgments. Even the most well-meaning comments can cause you to question your abilities or second-guess your choices. It's easy for others to project their own fears or insecurities onto you, undermining your confidence in the process. By staying silent, you shield your self-belief and keep it intact. Silence becomes a barrier, protecting you from negative influences and distractions that can shake your focus and determination. Staying silent allows you to center all your energy on your progress without the constant pressure of external expectations. When others know your plans, they may unknowingly make you feel like you need their approval. But the reality is, the only validation you need is your own. When you build your confidence from within, it becomes unshakable. No outside opinion or external praise can hold the same weight as your own self-assurance. Confidence rooted in silence is far more resilient and sustainable. It doesn't rely on approval from others. It thrives because you believe in your abilities and your journey. Sharing your plans also exposes you to unnecessary pressure. People may ask, "How's it going?" or "Why isn't it done yet?" These questions can make you feel rushed, judged, or even insecure. You may start to question whether you're moving fast enough or if you're making progress at all. But when you stay quiet, you remove this burden. You eliminate the need to explain yourself and free up mental space to focus on the important task at hand, taking things one step at a time without the added weight of others' expectations. Silence creates a safe space for growth. It's where you can experiment, fail, and learn in peace. Failures don't feel like public losses. and successes don't feel like mere victories that require validation. Every setback becomes a lesson, and every victory becomes a personal achievement. This kind of quiet confidence gives you the strength to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. It's a confidence that comes not from external sources, but from your ability to trust yourself, your judgment, and your capacity for growth. Furthermore, silence helps you build resilience. Without external opinions to influence you, you learn to rely more heavily on your own judgment. You become more decisive, more self-assured, and more focused on your own path. This resilience, built in silence, becomes a core part of your character. It strengthens your ability to face challenges, make difficult decisions, and bounce back from setbacks with determination. Resilience, when nurtured quietly, becomes unshakable. Lastly, confidence built and protected by silence has a way of shining through in your results. When you achieve your goals, people will notice. They'll see the effort, discipline, and dedication behind your success, and they'll respect you for it. They will see that you didn't need anyone's approval or constant validation to reach your destination. Silence isn't about hiding from the world. It's about creating the mental space to grow into the best version of yourself and letting your results do the talking. Number 9, preserve your energy for action. When you keep your plans to yourself, you automatically save your energy for the one thing that matters the most: taking action. Talking about your goals may give the illusion of progress, but it's not true progress. The more you explain yourself, respond to questions, and manage others' opinions, the more you divert your energy away from actual work. Silence serves as a tool to shield you from these distractions, letting you focus on the execution of your plans instead. Your energy should be invested in action, not in managing conversations or justifying your choices. Every significant achievement is the result of consistent and focused effort. However, when you share your goals too early, you risk experiencing a sense of premature accomplishment. This can lower your motivation to put in the real work, as you may feel satisfied from simply talking about what you plan to do. By staying quiet, you constantly remind yourself that actual results speak louder than words, and that you're building towards something that can't be fully realized through conversation alone. It's about the work behind the words that shapes your success. Moreover, silence also protects you from unnecessary drama. As soon as people know what you're doing, they may offer unsolicited advice, criticize your decisions, or attempt to one-up you by sharing their own experiences. These interactions not only drain your mental and emotional energy, but can also pull you off course. By keeping your plans private, you free yourself from such distractions. You eliminate unnecessary noise, allowing you to maintain control over your journey without interference from others' opinions or agendas. When you work quietly, you also begin to build momentum. Momentum is a powerful force that thrives in an environment free from interruptions, distractions, and external judgment. Working in silence enables you to make steady, incremental progress that may go unnoticed by others at first, but eventually, these small wins add up to something significant. This steady accumulation of results not only strengthens your belief in your abilities, but also reinforces your drive to keep pushing forward. Silence allows you to keep your head down and your focus on the task at hand, building the momentum that will lead to success. The mental space you protect by staying silent is perhaps one of the most valuable benefits. Without the need to deal with external doubts, criticisms, or comparisons, you can concentrate on what truly matters: your own growth. This mental clarity gives you the freedom to adapt, improve, and refine your approach at your own pace. You can make mistakes and correct course without fearing judgment or feeling pressured to explain yourself. Silence becomes a tool of self-preservation, ensuring that you can move forward without unnecessary hurdles. In the end, the results of your labor will speak for themselves. You won't need to justify your work or explain every step of your journey. Your success will be the loudest message, and those who need to understand will see the effort that's gone into achieving it. Your actions will always communicate more powerfully than words could ever do. The key is to protect your energy and focus on the work. Let the fruits of your efforts announce your success without the need for explanation. Number 10, keep your freedom to change. Sharing your plans with others can unintentionally make you feel locked into your original vision. Once you've told people what you're working on, you may feel obligated to follow through on those plans, even if circumstances change or you evolve in a new direction. Keeping your goals private gives you the freedom to evolve, pivot, or abandon ideas without the fear of judgment. Flexibility is one of the most important ingredients for long-term success, and silence preserves that flexibility. When you publicly share your goals, you invite other people's opinions. Some might discourage you, others might try to push you in a different direction, and some may even offer advice that doesn't align with your vision. These outside influences can cloud your judgment and make it harder to trust your own instincts. Silence allows you to maintain control over your decisions, ensuring that you stay true to your original vision and follow your own path without unnecessary interference. By keeping things to yourself, you protect your ability to make decisions based on what you truly believe is best for you. Additionally, silence shields you from the pressure of timelines and deadlines. When others know your plans, they might start asking you about progress, deadlines, or when they'll see results. This pressure can lead you to rush important steps or compromise on quality in the pursuit of speed. By working quietly, you're free to set your own pace, ensuring that you take the necessary time to do things right, rather than trying to meet an external expectation. The freedom to change also means the freedom to fail. Every goal comes with risks, mistakes, and setbacks. When you don't announce your plans to the world, you give yourself the space to fail privately and learn from those failures without the added pressure of public scrutiny. This privacy makes it easier to take risks and experiment, because you don't have to worry about embarrassing yourself or facing judgment from others. The fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to growth, but silence helps remove that fear, allowing you to embrace mistakes as part of the journey. Keeping your plans to yourself also ensures that you stay grounded in intrinsic motivation. You're not working to please others or to receive applause or validation. You're working because you believe in what you're doing and because it matters to you. This internal drive is what keeps you going, even when things get tough or when external validation seems far away. Working in silence allows you to remain focused on the personal significance of your goals and keeps you grounded in the reasons why you started in the first place. Finally, when your results do eventually surface, they'll be a reflection of not only your hard work, but also your discipline, adaptability, and personal growth. People will respect your success without knowing all the struggles, setbacks, and lessons behind it. That's the beauty of staying silent. You get to maintain your freedom to grow, to fail, and to evolve in the way that works best for you. Your success won't just be a result of hard work. It will be a testament to your ability to adapt and stay true to your path, no matter the obstacles. Let your work and results speak for themselves, and embrace the freedom that silence allows you to maintain.